You are not doing enough. You look lazy. Come on, pick up the pace. I want to stop. I can't do this. This is the moment I believed in myself for the first time. I did it. I ran a mile. I beat myself up the entire time as if I wasn't completing my goal. What if I would have encouraged myself instead? Exchange your thoughts. Replace your words. Transform your life. Hi. Welcome to the Rachel Renfro Show. Thank you for being here. I love you. This has been a moment I've been working towards for a very long time. I lost a lot of shit over the last year, and for it to finally come to this moment is completely surreal. Before I go any further, I have to shout out my support system. Without these people, I would not be where I am today. So first, I gotta shout out myself, homie. Myself, because I made a great decision last year, and it affected the direction of my entire life, because I chose to believe in the real me and hope that people like it. It was something I never thought I would ever encounter in my life. And if it was not for my parents and for the people who believed in me, my dad, I'm going to try to show you a little video. These memes are messing up. They're not staying on the screen for me. So hopefully this little video. That's my dad.
He looked like he had been shot. He said, no.
Yeah, that was on Father's Day. I was raised full-time by a single father, so I grew up a little bit different. And if it was not for that man, I would not be here today. I would not be the woman that I am. Thank you to my parents, Job and Rebecca. I am who I am because of you. Now, up next, as you guys know, Alonzo Morton is a fucking fool. He's crazy, but I love him to death. He is just everything.
Remember, bring that energy. You need it. Play back.
Studio.
Yes, honey. If it was not for Alonzo Morton, I would not have this platform. I would not be able to talk to you guys today. So big shout out to Zoe. Thank you for seeing something in me. I don't know what the hell you saw in me, but thank you for the universe and whatever it was that you saw in me. I appreciate everything that you did. All right, so back to how I got here and the major decision that changed my entire life. I got married at the age of 22, and It was a decision that I made quite hastily. But we were together for 6 years, so why not get married, you know? Why not try it? Not that far in, I realized that this wasn't what I wanted to do. This was not the life that I wanted. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't know who that person was. So I left. Right now, 7:05 p.m., July 4th, 2017. Last year, it was about hour 16 of a 25-hour non-stop drive in a beat-up 98 Toyota Corolla that was literally held up by duct tape from, I think it was El Paso, Texas to Lexington. I was running away from my marriage, and I ran, literally.
Smile now. It's supposed to be a happy moment. Okay. We're gathered here today to join this couple in matrimony.
It was a decision that I never thought I'd make, ever. When you're with someone for so long, it never occurs to you that it's gonna not work out one day. So I made the decision to leave. And I had dealt with a lot of guilt because of that, because I couldn't believe that I hurt someone that bad. I hurt not only him, but his family as well. So the guilt took a very long time to get over. And I was ashamed to admit that I had outgrown the situation. Now, real quick, before we get into the rest of the mushy shit, I want you guys to know this is a live Q&A, honey. You can ask any question you want, and I will answer them live on camera, okay? Don't be afraid, because I'm not. This is the Rachel Renfro Show. It's a judgment-free zone. Let's get real and let's talk about it. I love talking about uncomfortable situations. I love uncomfortable conversations. The awkwardness is just amazing. I think it's hilarious. So again, ask any question you like and we will answer them here. So the first question I'm going to get into, well, I already answered it actually, was why did I launch on the 4th of July? Like, who the hell would launch on the 4th of July knowing ain't nobody gonna watch this shit? Everybody's gonna be eating hot dogs, which are disgusting. Everybody's gonna be chilling. Ain't nobody gonna tune in. I don't care at all. I'm not doing this for money or for fame. That's nice. That's gonna be a nice perk. But this is not my mission. Okay? So remember that going forward. This money ain't it for me. Fame ain't it. Yeah, I'm going to go viral because I believe in myself. But that's not the mission that I'm going for here. I am a healer and an organizer. As you can see, I've organized this show, which is pretty dope to me. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I like criticism too. I'm not afraid. So if you don't like something, if there's a moment you couldn't hear me or anything like that, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And also remember, honey, this is a live Q&A. Ask any question you'd like for me to answer, and I'll try my best. All right, so back to the mushy shit. The guilt was a lot for me. So it had came down to a moment where I couldn't take it anymore. I was broken. I was bitter. I wasn't shit. And it's okay. Okay? It's okay to be like, you know what? I ain't shit. You got to do that sometimes. That was a really real moment for me. And my sister, Elizabeth, shout out Ellie. I love you, my baby. She is like a second mom to me, and I love her to death. She is everything. If it was not for the support that that woman and the guidance that my sister gave me over the last year, I would have fallen apart completely. So on camera, my sister caught my breakdown, and I'm going to share a few seconds of that with you guys.
Stop. No, that's not fucking funny. I want some milk and cookies.
Yeah, that was it. We were in my car, in her car, in McDonald's after we saw Girl Trip, and we were getting some milk and cookies, and I laughed so hard that it opened up an energy inside me that let out everything, and I busted out crying and just bawled in the McDonald's drive-thru because I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be fake anymore. I was faking for social media every day. When Drake said on one of them new songs, she was a happy wife until she put down the phone, that was me. I wasn't being real with anyone in my life. I was lying to everyone. I was lying to myself. And I was lying to my husband. So, little baby came home to my daddy's house. Shout out to my dad. Always provides a place for me. I could come home anytime that I wanted to. And that's a whole other topic that we're going to get to in another week. So make sure you follow the Fire Radio page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share that shit for me, so that you guys can stay up to date on what we're going to be doing on the Rachel Renfro show. So I came home July 5th at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I slept for like 12 hours or something crazy. And for a few months, the guilt ate me up. That moment that you saw was a couple months after I came home. And it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I am a strong, independent Black queen. There is no reason for me to be sitting home moping and being sad over a relationship that didn't work out. Not every relationship is meant to work out. You have to respect the move that the universe made and keep it pushing. We move forward. There is no moving backwards. That's not what we're doing. It's 2018 and we're matching energies. All 2018. So, little baby came home and she bossed up, okay? She bossed up. I had got to a point where I was just cleansing, hella cleansing. I was fasting a whole lot, meditating. I got the chakras tatted on my back. And I had really began to embrace my power, honey. Okay, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, honey. Yeah, she did that. She did that. On her own, with her own check. Trust and believe. I have people in my inbox willing to pay my bills. By the way, next week, when we talk about dating in 2018, I am going to show my DMs and let you guys see the crazy stuff that guys send me in my inbox. And to hopefully maybe find a new love, because I'm kind of over my ex, I'm going to sign up for Tinder. I'm going to go on a date. And I'm going to hopefully take you guys with me. I don't know how I'll execute that, but I'll try to take you guys with me so that you can see what my first date as an adult is like. I was in a relationship since I was 15. So I never have been on like a real romantic date as an adult. So my Tinder date's going to be my first one. And hopefully you guys will tune in for that. That is next week, okay? So follow the Facebook Fire the Fire Radio page on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so you guys can stay up to date on all of my upcoming shows. And also, this is a live Q&A, so be sure to ask me any questions in the comments and I will try my best to answer them. Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy, because I know y'all be on some old extra. But anyways, little baby came home and she bossed up. I was gifted and blessed with an amazing job. And then Alonzo discovered me and gave me an even more amazing job. Oh, okay, Miss Tanya. All right, so if you guys see the comments, Miss Tanya is my mother-in-law, almost ex, and she asked, don't you need to get your divorce first? And if your son hasn't made you aware, the paperwork has been started. We've already spoken to lawyers and things of that nature. So, you know, life is short. Life is really short. What I'm not about to do is hold myself to your expectations. Okay? I'm not doing it. I have developed my own standards and my own expectations of what the best version of me is. And that's what I live up to. I'm not going to live up to what anyone else expects of me. And it's that simple. And for those of you who are not aware of my marriage and my relationship and things like that, we were together for 8 years. And I left a year ago. And the paperwork, again, is not going to be finished for a couple more weeks. But I moved on with my life, you know. And it's okay to do that. That's okay. It's not a bad thing to want to be happy. I left a relationship where all my bills were paid. I went back to school. I went shopping on the regular. We had the BMW. We had the townhouse on the top of a mountain that overlooked the entire east half of El Paso, Texas. I walked away from that because when I looked in the mirror, I didn't recognize who I was. And if you can't respect that, you can keep it moving. Because, honey, last year, part of my transformation was I had a real ass talk with both my parents. And I pretty much was like, here I am. Accept me for who I am or don't be a part of it. And once you say something like that to the people who brought you into this world, oh, it's on, baby. It's on, honey. I am unapologetically myself. And I would never apologize for me or my truth. You know, it is what it is. Back to the mission. I have Oprah-sized dreams, honey. Imagine if Oprah, who at my age had just been fired from her job, I believe, as a news reporter, was, 24, fired. She wasn't Oprah. Oprah wasn't Oprah. And I got Oprah-sized dreams because I know I can do it. I believe in myself wholeheartedly. I can do this. I can do anything. Oh, hold on. Maybe y'all forgot. I can do anything. I did that in like 8 months. Yeah. I am fully aware that I am capable of doing anything. That is what the Rachel Renfro show is about. I am going to take you through different lessons that I learned throughout this last year and every day since. And we're going to show you, we're going to dig deep. We're going to get real, judgment-free zone. Let's talk about it. Let's keep it real. And we'll find out the real root of the problems. Because a lot of the problems that you face in your marriage, at work, or whatever the case may be, is because respect and boundaries are not established first. Okay, love is performance based. That's deep. We'll get into that later next week. And just many things. There are so many things that I've learned that I was completely unaware of because I was not taught these things. They don't teach you how to balance your mental health in the Fayette County education system. So I will. And a little bit of the time I'm going to make fun of you too. But don't worry, judgment free zone. Remember that. I love you to death. But some of y'all act crazy. So next week, make sure to tune in where I'm going to show my real DMs in my inbox from Facebook and Instagram. So you guys can see the crazy shit that people send me. It's going to be relationship week. I'm going to sign up for Tinder and go on a date. At the first date as an adult. So wish me luck. I'm freaking scared as fuck, but okay. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Here's a little preview, you know, if you want to check it out. We're going to talk about side chicks. We're going to talk about dating in 2018. We're going to have a whole episode on sex. We're going to talk about setting boundaries, and we are going to have uncomfortable conversations live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Shout out to YouTube channel Fire Radio. We are live there as well, so be sure to go follow that channel and go like our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter pages, because honey, Fire Radio is doing big things. We have very big things planned for this upcoming year. Fire Entertainment itself turns 9 this year. So over the next year is going to be a build-up effect for the big 10-year anniversary. So hopefully we will see you guys there. But again, thank you guys for being here. Seriously, you guys could have been anywhere in the entire world and you decided to be here with me. So we're going to get into some of your questions, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, you go, Lotus girl. Hey, Logic. Hey. What up, Rob? What up, Frat? What's your goal for the Rachel Renfro show? Also, what audience are you wanting to attract? My mission for my whole purpose in life is to believe in the real you, because that's how you heal yourself. And when you heal yourself, you break this cycle of abuse that is 2018. Honey, Donald Trump is our president. Clearly, we need some healing to do if Donald Trump is our president. So that's my mission in life. Believe in the real you. I'm a healer and I'm an organizer. That is my whole main purpose in life. And I've been gifted with a beautiful platform to do so. And what audience am I wanting to attract? Anyone in pain. Anyone in pain. Anyone that looks like this.
Stop. No, that's not fucking funny. I was a milk and cookies.
Yeah, I don't know how loud that video was. Let me know if it was too loud and the audio didn't match up so I can fix that. Anyone who looks like that. I was broken. I was damaged. I was reaching out for help. I was desperate. I would have done anything to relieve the pain, and we'll talk about that as well on the show. You know, I did things over the last year that I'm not proud of. I used sex, drugs, alcohol, you know, anything that I could do to relieve that soul ripping that was my soul. When you get married, it is not the piece of paper that makes you a union. It is saying those words to another person. That is, Christianity calls it vows. The people of the magic world call it a spell. Either way, it unifies your soul with another soul when you say those words. So I voluntarily ripped my soul in half. So those are the people that I want to reach out to. Okay, next question. Al Strong, what up though? How long is the show? Right, the Rachel Renfro show is approximately 1 hour. You know, we are a pioneer. Fire Radio, there's nothing like us, okay? We are unique. You will not see currently anything that is like this show. So if I go over an hour or under an hour, it is what it is. But it will definitely start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday on the Fire Radio Facebook page. So be sure to follow that, our Instagram and our Twitter and our YouTube channel, so you can stay up to date on all of our shows. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. I love you guys. Like, I love people. I love people genuinely. I think people are good. I think they want to be good. You know, y'all are everything. Okay, but that was Al's question. Let's see what's next. Hey, Dwight, what genres of music do you enjoy? Well, I am 90s R&B all day. All day. You know, when I'm at home and it's Sunday and I'm cleaning, that is what I'm, listening to. I mean, I like rap. I like lyrical rap. I like rap with some substance, you know. I like my rap to mean something. So if it doesn't, I can't jig with it. Like Cardi B. Now that I am a woman who has built an empire from absolutely nothing all by myself, I cannot put down another woman who has done the same thing. I don't agree with what Cardi B talks about, but I can't knock her hustle. So it is what it is. But that's the kind of music I like. But I also listen to everything. Honey, I like to salsa every now and then. Anything, really. But thank you for your question. Let me see what else. Taniqua, my love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rob. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. By the way, next week, during Relationship Week, you guys can be on the show. The program here at Fire Radio is quite advanced. You don't even have to be here in the studio to go live with us. And it can be more than one person. I can conference in up to 7 people's faces on the screen with me at the same time. So my next episode tomorrow will include the instructions on how to do that. I basically have to send you a link and then you just open it up. But I didn't want any other guests with me on my first episode because I wanted it to be organically myself. So that was really important. Favorite line of makeup? Girl, I use drugstore products. So I just now for the show bought my first expensive foundation from Sephora because I didn't want to look like shit on camera with y'all because Zoe got these bomb cameras that show every little pimple and bump and acne scar on your face and these professional lights. So I had to, up my makeup game a little bit for this show. Tell me if it's ugly. I don't care. I'll fix it. But yeah, let me know if you want to be on the show next week. And every week prior, I will let you guys know what we're going to talk about the next week. So maybe you guys can plan to be in the studio and actually film live in here with us. We have 4 cameras currently and 4 microphones. So we can switch up the angle and different things of that nature. I would, but no, let me give it to y'all real quick. Y'all can have a little. This is me. What up, though? Hi. Yeah. That's just one of the angles that we have here at Fire Radio. And again, we have 4 mics. Those are the same microphones on the breakfast show. Honey, we are official over here. Okay. Favorite local artist. Ooh, that's a good one. Because some of you guys know that I recently held a rap battle between Lexington and Louisville back in April. And it was all local artists. And let me see. Favorite. I don't have favorites. Why you make me pick? Favorites is hard. I don't like it. I support everybody. I mean, Chill Cousins, though. Will, shout out to Chill Cousins. I love him. He is the one who won the showcase, my showcase that I hosted. And definitely, for sure, one of my favorites. But I like you too, though. How do you feel about opportunists? You know, people that use people or associate with them for their own personal gain. Things that make you go, Well, honey, I guess I can take this shade down because we got plenty of shade on the comments. Let me read that again because maybe I took it the wrong way. It says, how do you feel about opportunists? And mind you, this is an anonymous question. You know, people that use people or associate with them for their own personal gain. Things that make you go, Well, I'd have to know the situation to break it down, but how do I feel about opportunists? What does that even mean? Like, people who associate with them for their own personal gain. I don't know what you mean, homie. You'd have to, like, elaborate a little bit because that can be finicky. Because it's who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So I'm not sure. Yeah, give me more details. I don't know what you want from me. Okay. Logic. You're going to ask a good question. I know you are. What tools or external avenues assisted in helping you reflect and build yourself to be a more to a more positive place post marriage? Meditation. Meditate all the time. It really changed my entire life. I was able to let go of guilt, shame, anxiety. God, like, everyone thinks meditating is this kumbaya weird moment. Some people think it's witchcraft, which is insane, but it's really a moment where you just get to exist. Think about for 24 hours a day, 8 hours you're sleeping, so you're dreaming, so your brain is still active. And the rest of the day, you're worried about what you have to do next. What needs to get done before this time? What do I need to get done today? Don't you deserve 15, 20 minutes to just be? To just breathe and exist and just sit? Because half the time when you take a little break, maybe from work or something, you're still thinking about, okay, what do I need to get done? What do I need to get done? You deserve it. You deserve a moment in your life where you just exist. You are just one of 8 billion people that are here. And it helps a lot with anxiety. Hey, Charmel, thank you for being here. I know you're going through a lot, so thank you for tuning in. I love you, and we miss you at work. Hey, Jake. How are you, my love? I wish you were here, but I know you have a whole family or whatever. Why you gotta be a good dad for? Okay. Kamas, I don't know how you want to say that. Who do you look up to? As in, who would be your mentor? Doesn't have to be someone you know. Les Brown. He looks up to Les Brown. I love Les Brown. E.T., the hip hop preacher. I can't remember his full name. but E.T., the hip hop preacher, he's a motivational speaker. I meditate to him on a regular basis. Anytime I need motivation, I'll meditate to a motivational speaker like Les Brown, because it just helps you tune in. It helps you stay focused. It helps you stay hungry. You know, we're going to get where we need to go. So my mentor would have to be me 20 years from now. Because I live for Eric Thomas. Thank you. I live for today, but I'm thinking about 20 years from now. I recently had an opportunity to leave Lexington, and I declined because I want to see Lexington grow. Lexington, Kentucky is growing fast, honey. And if we are not going to be proactive and be a part of that growth, we are going to be pushed out. They are going to push out their own residents who they don't want here. We have to get involved. We need to be the judges. We need to be the police officers. We need to be the doctors. We need to be the people who are growing Lexington, or we are not going to be a part of that process. You got me fucked up. I am going to be a part of this, whether they like it or not, because I'm not going to let this city turn into every other city. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up. This is where I scraped my knee and had to get Band-Aids. This is where I stayed out until the street lights came out over on Colbyville Court in Winburn. You know, this is where I went to elementary school and middle school. And shout out to Henry Clay. Go Blue Devils. But yeah, no. You got me messed up. I'm not going to let Lexington turn into something that it's not, because Lexington is a really good place to raise your kids and your family, and I'm here for it. So Lexington, Kentucky, be ready, because honey, when I'm not working 2 jobs anymore, because right now I work like 60 to 70 hours a week. I leave my house at 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't come home till after 8 o'clock every day. Honey, hustle, gang strong. Did I tell you? Did y'all forget that I was on a mission? Did y'all forget? I'm on a mission. We doing something for real over here at Fire Radio. We're changing lives. I know my life is changed for sure. All right, next question. Jake's on the way. Hey, bring a bottle. Somebody better buy me a drink after this, honey, because I forced myself to do this sober because I wanted it to be an organic movement. You know, that's me or whatever. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Question: tips for spotlight fear. Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I was shaking when I said welcome to the Rachel Renfro show. My whole body was like, but I meditated before the show, as well as, first of all, I'm pretending like Taniqua, baby. I'm pretending like you sitting right here and I'm talking to you. Right now, I'm talking to my family. I'm talking to my loves. I'm talking to my homies, my dogs. Like, this is very personal for me. I'm going to get real with you guys. As y'all, I don't know if y'all missed the divorce question earlier by my mother-in-law, but I'm going to be real with y'all 100%. Even if it's something that I'm not proud of, because that mistake got me to this moment. And as you can see, honey, we're doing big things. We're moving past the past. The past behind me like a ponytail, okay? I'm not doing it. So you have to just be confident in who you are and know and trust that you did the work to prepare for this moment. And I did. Yo, I work a lot of weeks. When I'm not working so many hours, y'all gonna see me all over Lexington. That's what I meant to tell y'all. For real. Logic with the questions, the deep questions. That's why I like you. Did you experience with marriage change? Did your experience with marriage change your perception of love? If so, how? Absolutely. Absolutely. It changed everything. That moment changed my entire life. Let me tell y'all, I lost my car. I lost my dog. I lost my family. I lost my home. I lost everything that I had. That changed my entire life. But when it comes to love, prior to now, my love was quite conditional. If you, as a man, did not meet my expectations, then my love for you wavered. And a lot of us do that and don't realize it. And I mean, and that's in every relationship that you have. You know, if this person isn't doing what you think is necessary, then, you know, you kind of don't want to mess with them or whatever. But my love was really, it was a bit cold. I'm a very affectionate person, but I'm also a fire sign. I'm Sagittarius, you know. So we're fire, literally. We will destroy you with words, and it's quite easy. I was mean to my lover, I guess. To bring it back, I would say now my love is free. You can take as much as you can carry, but also know that I protect it as if it's gold. I'm not going to give it to anyone, but whoever I shall give it to, it is free. You can have all of it. I have plenty. Know that what is in my cup is for me, and what runneth over is for you. But honey, I no longer question the universe and its decisions. I respect every move the universe makes. I know what is meant for me will be for me every time. So I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, love. My love is free. You can have it if you want. Shout out to Lotus with the comments. I love you. Thank you. Come to the studio next week. Be on the Rachel Renfro show. We're going to talk about relationships. You know, side chicks, baby mamas, co-parenting. Anything. I'm not a co-parent. So next week, I need some co-parents on the show to talk about what it's like dating as a parent. You know, how does that affect your significant other, your relationship with your baby mama or baby daddy? We want to get real. We want to talk about real issues that our community is facing. So Lotus, come on, baby. Come on next week. I like you. Rebuilding yourself is even harder. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Rebuilding yourself from nothing but the love and support of my family, which was all I ever needed. Shout out to myself one more time. Let's see if this meme works. I'm mad. It's not working, but shout out to my family, though. For real. Without the love and support that my family gave me, I would not be here. Would not be here. It would not exist if it wasn't for them. So breaking cycles are hard, very hard. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Lotus, bring that body here. Yes, ma'am, queen. Come here next week. I am at the studio Monday through Friday, 4 to 8. Email us. On the bottom of this little flyer right here is our email. If you want to email that or DM me or Alonzo Morton, just let us know when you want to come by so we can be ready for you. Now, the Rachel Renfro show is on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So don't come during that part. But yeah, I love you. Anyone is welcome on the show. And just came up. Can you request topics for the show? Yeah. Girl, yes. With that type of thinking, ma'am, you can be on the show. I love you for that. You can absolutely request a topic. You can email it. You can post it to the Make a Post on the Fire Radio Facebook page. Tweet it to us on Twitter. I don't know. However you want to get that information to us, you do that. Yes, ma'am. You're amazing. You guys are so amazing. What up, Westside Jones and DV? They're going to have their own relationship show as well. So be sure to tune in for that show coming up very soon. Here at Fire Radio, we want you to be ready for this. So if having your own show is something you feel like you are ready to put the time and effort into, you guys are more than welcome to come pitch an idea to us. We're going to appeal to everybody. We're going to have everything. So no matter the idea, big or small, if you got something, let us know. Come talk to us. We are here to build the community. Fire Radio is going to be for the community. This is for you guys. You know, so definitely come in. Come talk to us. Had tons of tissues ready. Rebuilding is super hard, but it seems the structure is now standing on a more solid base. Yes. Yes, honey. You know it. That's the thing. And that was the problem. Okay, first of all, I gotta stop. Because I don't ever want it to seem like, because I'm telling my truth, my side of the story, that I'm bashing my ex-husband. Because I'm not. That was a good man. He was a provider. Okay? He was kind. He had the kindest heart I have ever known or seen to this day. We just didn't work out. It's not a bad thing. Yo, you gotta accept the moves that the universe makes and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Your people are so stuck in their current situation because they want what they want right now. That's not how the universe works. Okay? You have to say, I want A, B, and C, absolutely with intention, and then let go of how you think those A, B, and C's are going to happen. I want to be happy. If I let go of how I think I'm going to be happy, the universe is gonna throw all these things at my feet left and right that are gonna make me happy. I promise you, I've seen it. I have witnessed my entire life change in front of my eyes, honey. Let me show y'all, just in case some of y'all didn't see. The physical transformation is only what happened on the outside. What happened on the inside is completely different. It's way more enhanced. I just can't stop staring at the picture, honestly. My bad, y'all. Cause that was crazy. That girl in the red, she was fucked up. Ooh, honey, she was fake. She was fake. She was a big fat phony. For real, literally, factual, actual big fat phony. I don't know who that person is. But honey, the person on the left, yeah, I know her. Or her little Goldilocks. But for real, y'all, this is going to be the experience of a lifetime. And all I want to do is take you guys with me. Over the last year, I learned how to support. Because that's something I feel like, especially local artists in Lexington, always feel like they're lacking, maybe, is support. And one day, Robert Kicks It had asked me, what does support look like? What does that even mean? And at the time, I was stumped. I didn't know how to answer that. So I figured it out. Support can be small or big. But support is support, okay? Just liking the page, making a comment, anything like that is support. Sharing a flyer for an event, anything. Support comes in many, many forms. It's about getting the feeling across to the artist that you believe in them. And then he also asked me, so do you support something even if you think their music is trash? And that stumped me because I'm like, okay, I don't support Cardi B. I don't support her lyrics, but I support her as a woman. So yeah, you do support them. You support them for chasing their dream. How many of y'all have the balls to chase your dream? Because right now, the most of the people work a job that they hate. You work a job who will replace you the moment that you die and not even think twice. So how can you ever not support someone who's going after their dream? How could you not? Whether you believe in the specific dream or not, they're doing it. They have the balls to do it. So why not support that at the very minimum? Okay. Will you only be doing the show from the studio or places as well? Good question. So every Friday, I'm going to have a segment that I filmed prior to. So coming up this Friday is Truth or Dare. So a couple weeks ago, I had asked you guys to come up with your craziest truths and dares, and then I was going to do them on camera. Well, I did, and I put things in my body that I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of the things that I did to my body that day, y'all, but I did it for you guys. I did it for you. So be sure to tune in on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Rachel Renfro Show so that you guys can see the truths and the dares. One of the dares I picked from the audience themselves. And it came down to kiss a stranger in public or go sit on a stranger's lap and tell them what you want for Christmas. So you guys will have to tune in on Friday to see which one of those dares. I really did. I touched a stranger. So definitely tune in. Follow and like the Fire Radio Facebook page and the Twitter and the IG. If you guys want to stay up to date on all of our other shows, we have many other shows coming. Remotes. I don't know what the hell. What? Oh, I see what Jake's saying. My bad. I was confused at what Jake was saying. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We are definitely going to be filming on locations. For example, one of my segments is called Brown Business, where we highlight local Black businesses. So when I film that, I'm going to go on location and film those. You know, and if I want to talk about a Beyonce concert, honey, I'm going to be filming at that Beyonce concert. So best believe that we are doing big things over here. I want to talk about the setup a little bit. If y'all guys want to see real quick. I am working this whole thing on my own by myself. You feel me? Yeah, so that's why you guys keep seeing me look away and stuff, because I'm working a whole system all at the same time, which is so unique because I can switch it up and change and add things whenever I'd like. I can see you guys over here and all these other things. Ow. I love Lotus. Lotus Griffin, please make sure you come here next week. Next week, we are definitely needing people who want to co-host with me, people who just want to be a guest on the show. And next week is just relationship week. We have many other topics. We're going to keep it real in this judgment-free zone that is the Rachel Renfro Show. You know, I'm not afraid of these uncomfortable questions. I purposely live my life out on social media because I believe if we shared our stories, we would be able to connect and see that we're not alone. Because this girl right here...
Stop! No, that's not fucking funny! I was a milk and cookies.
She was alone. She thought she was alone. I felt like I had no one to talk to. I felt like no one was helping me. So that's why I'm here. That's what we're going to do. That's real life. I'm not afraid to have these uncomfortable conversations because I want you guys to see that I've been there and that I got through it. I got through it. You can get through this. There is someone watching right now that is going through the hardest time in their life. I need you to understand that I have felt extreme pain, and we can get through this together. We can do this together. You are not alone. We're going to do this. But that's step one. Honey, step one. You got to believe you can do it. Read that for me. There are people less qualified than you doing the things that you want to do simply because they decide to believe in themselves. Period. End of story. Believe in the real you. Believe in the realest, truest version. Honey, I am clumsy. Every time I wear something, I get stains on it. You know what I'm saying? I am not this graceful, elegant little girl. Honey, I am rough around the edges, but somehow feminine and polished at the same time. A beautiful hot mess. And I decided to embrace that. I decided to live the real version of me, whether people liked it or not. And it turns out they love me even more for who I really am and not who I was portraying on social media. The whole first half of 2017, that was fake, y'all. That was fake. Everything you saw on my social media from January to July of 2017 was fake. That's not who I was. That's not how I was feeling. It wasn't it. That wasn't the move. I would try my best, girl. That's all right, Lotus. And don't you worry, girl, because we got plenty of shows. The Rachel Renfro show airs Monday through Friday. So we have plenty of opportunities for you guys to be on the show. Next week is relationship week, but we have many, many things to talk about on the Rachel Renfro show. It's a judgment-free zone. Let's keep it real and let's talk about it. What up, Ariana? You go, girl. Get her done. Straw Boss says, chase those dreams. All right, Straw Boss. I think that's you referring to yourself. What up, though? I couldn't even take that name seriously. My bad. Straw Boss. What is that? Can you explain that in the comment, please? What is that? You the boss of this plastic straws in the back of McDonald's? Anyways, y'all, thank you for being here. Even if you were only here for a couple minutes, thank you for being here. That is support. That is support. Every like, every share, every comment is all support. My time is up for tonight. But really, y'all could have been anywhere in the entire world. Oh my God, don't fucking do it. Ooh, but you came here. Thank you for that. Really, thank you for that. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you go like the Fire Radio Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram and YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our shows. Have a good night. Enjoy your 4th of July. Even though if you Black, you shouldn't be celebrating it, but whatever. Have a good night. Bye.